Jackfrags is probably one of the best YouTube gaming content creators publishing on the platform today, and definitely one of my favourites. He mainly concentrates on Battlefield 1 and first-person shooters, and his videos are a great mix of information, fun and interesting content. I've put a link to his channel in the description below, so please subscribe to Jack, like his videos and give him plenty of positive feedback. When you're starting off making gameplay videos, you can't go far wrong by emulating the way that Jack does his, and of course by injecting your own personality too. Jack's videos are an excellent starting point and will teach you many good practices and habits that with time and effort will make your channel successful too. In this tutorial we're going to be looking at the style specifically of his solo gameplay montage videos, not his guides, news or opinion pieces. I'm going to show you a technique that makes gameplay montage videos like Jack's fairly easy to do on your PlayStation 4 with the free Sharefactory editing app. First up, Jack's gameplay videos are normally between 7 and 15 minutes long, so we need to make our videos around that length too, but a good balance could probably be about 10 minutes or shorter, but not less than 6 minutes. However, don't be too worried if your videos are much shorter than this to start with. The secret to good YouTube gameplay montage videos is always in the edit. An edit is an incredibly time-consuming thing to do. So you may find that until you get used to and fluent with editing with Sharefactory on your PlayStation 4, you may want to do some shorter videos. Now remember, Jack doesn't need to use a webcam, so we won't either. The solo videos are mostly a mix of gameplay from several matches, where he picks out the interesting and fun bits, so we need to have 3 or 4 matches recorded on our PlayStation 4s ready to edit down. However, I'd recommend you just start by recording 1 or 2 matches to edit. Again, as you get more efficient with the technique, you'll find editing down more videos a much easier process, so you can start off with a bigger pool to start with. Jack's solo videos will often have a theme, say gameplay from a specific map or a specific class or weapon. Often he'll start video with a footage related to the title and then move on to more general gameplay, so we can do the same. Finally, Jack is recording his audio live, like a stream. He's capturing his thoughts, plans and reactions to what's going on in the game, so as you're recording your videos, make sure you do the same. Talk about what weapon you're going to be using, or the class, or what tactics you're using or you're going to use. Express your feelings about what's going on, but always try and stay positive and light-hearted. Compliment not only your squad mates but also your enemies for good kills and tactics. Viewers want to watch people having fun, not getting frustrated and dissing the game. Okay, so what we're going to do now is just set up our PlayStation to record for 1 minute intervals. So if you go to the settings and then go to sharing and broadcasts, make sure the length of video clip is just 1 minute. Now wait a minute, you may be saying whoa, why don't we just set it to 60 minutes and record the whole game and then edit it down? Well, you could do that this way by recording for an hour, but it is a very time consuming process to do that much editing, to edit 60 minutes down to say 5 minutes. What we're going to be doing instead is recording 1 minute chunks, because with the PlayStation, because it's recording all the time, all you have to wait for is something interesting to happen in the video, and then you say record that and it'll have recorded the last minute. So in effect we're going to be pre-editing the footage by only saving the bits that we find interesting. So that's why we have it as 1 minute. Now the other thing you'll want to do as well is you'll probably want to set up a party. Ooh, press the right button. So I've set up a party here, and you'll probably want to go to the party screen and make it private. This way nobody can interrupt you as you're playing and recording your video, because you never know when friends might start to come along. So we're pretty much ready to go, so let's fire up Battlefield and get ready to record a video. Okay, so here we are in our nice lovely round of Conquest for Battlefield 1. Now remember, one game of Conquest, sort of an averagely good game, will probably get you about 3 to 5 minutes worth of editable video afterwards. Obviously it depends how many interesting things happen and how much you want to edit down, but one game of Conquest, I would say about 5 minutes. And when you first start using this technique, again, just do one game. But before you really get in, if I can sort of survive for a little bit, you want to familiarise yourself with how you're recording the clips. So when we first do the kind of beginning of the video, you'd say something like, "Hi, welcome to," in fact, let me do a problem sort of thing that I would say. So I'd say something like, we've been playing Call of Duty loads for the last few days, so it's time to go back to basics with some nice Battlefield 1, and today we're on Ballroom Blitz, and let's see what happens. And then what you do is you hit the share button on your PlayStation 4 controller, and then you go down to save video clip and you hit save video clip, like so. And that's recorded the last minute of what we've been saying. And that's basically what you do throughout the game. Just play the game as you would normally, but chat away, because the idea is you're going to be so I'll be saying something like, okay, so the enemy, we've got A, we've got B, looks like we're taking C, let's go on the long flank to D, and then find somewhere safe, hit share, save that bit of the video, dunk, carry on, get up. And then when we get into firefights, to say someone was in front of me and it was like bang, 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 killing loads of enemies, bang, 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 bang. Afterwards, you then lie down, hit the share button, and save the video clip. And it really is as simple as that. Just work your way through, and you'd be amazed how many interesting clips you get out of one simple game of Conquest. Now, when it gets near to the end of the game, you're thinking, well, actually, this is all I'm going to be using for my video. At that point, you would do your sign off. So you say, right, hi everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. That sort of thing, and then hit the share button, save video clip, and then you've saved that bit. So when we're happy and the game's finished, what we're then going to do is we're going to go into Sharefactory. If you haven't already downloaded it, you can download it for free from the PlayStation Store. Really good video editing app, and let's look at one that I prepared earlier. Okay, so we're into Sharefactory, so we do a new project. Now, I know Jack will have a lovely fancy intro, but I think you can't go wrong just by having no intro at all when you're starting off and just go in, straight with the gameplay. So I always like to choose the PlayStation theme, but I don't bother with the intro, the title, or the Sharefactory stinger clip. Then if we go down here, you'll see that I've already recorded loads of clips from a game, and they start here. So you start with the ones that's on the furthest down the list, and we say we want that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like this. We're just selecting them all with X. And then that will take it to there. Then you hit square to start the project. It's going to load them all up. And these are going to be all our sort of minute little clips that we recorded throughout the game. So if you look down at the bottom of the timeline, you can see we've got all these clips that are already just in minute chunks. And all we need to do is kind of edit out the boring bits, which is a lot easier to do on minute clips than it is with a whole hour's worth of gameplay, because all we've got here from a game of Conquest, we've just got 16 minutes we need to edit down, where it could be sort of 26, 27 minutes, couldn't it, on a full game of Conquest. So the first bit is really, it's got my intro where I was talking, and that's about there. So you just go to there, hit square, split the clip, confirm to split it, hit square to delete that bit, and you carry on like that. Now remember, Sharefactory does not have a back button, so what you want to be doing is going back to the main menu there and saving the project by hitting the option button regularly, so that if you make a mistake you can go back. It's not the end of the world if you delete a section, because remember, these are only little clips, so you can import them as well. The other thing you want to do actually before you start is you want to hit the square button, go to the clip volume, and then whack the volume up probably to between 130 and 150%, depending on how good your the mic is on your headset. I know mine's a little bit quiet, so I tend to go up to 130. And what you do, you use the D-pad to go down to apply to all, then hit square to select that and X to confirm, and that will have now increased the volume on all of my clips. If I go to another clip here, hit square, a clip volume, you see that's already up there at 130%, which is nice and easy. So you just carry on working your way through, just splitting the clip, just keeping it to the interesting bits where you're killing people or you're saying stuff, and just keep an eye on the total length of the video. We want to get it down, don't we, as we said, sort of between 7 and 15 minutes, but with one game of Conquest you'll probably end up with something like 5 to 6 minutes long. And when you're done, just hit the triangle and render it and then upload it to YouTube. I'll cancel that in a moment. And at this point, when you've uploaded it to YouTube, upload it to YouTube as a private video so that you can then adjust all the keywording and the titles at your leisure in YouTube. And you can add your thumbnails. Now, don't go and copy Jackfrags styles of thumbnails. Do your own thing. Keep it plain. Keep it simple, if you like. And hopefully, this technique of recording gameplay in little minute chunks will mean that you can create your gameplay montage videos like Jackfrags really easily. Now, and a kind of a more advanced technique is not to bother with 1 minute chunks, but just use 30-second chunks, because most of the interesting things that happen in a game tend to be over in about 30 seconds, and that can make the editing process even quicker. But sometimes you'll miss things if there's like a long chain of events that you want to keep, because the problem is every time you save a video, the little icons come up on the screen, and so that when you go and save it again, sometimes they'll appear, and that can kind of spoil the look of the video. So anyway, hopefully this method for creating videos, for creating gameplay montage videos like Jackfrags has been helpful. If you've got any questions or comments, stick them in the comments down below, or you can email me, scalespeed@gmail.com. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon.